Hey, it's Bruce Hill, new skills, new you, and I'll make sales simple. But more important, one new skill will change your life. So, quick background and then an update on what I learned at the Disney Institute. So, years ago, when I was trying to get over this hump in my career, when I was trying to increase my income, I tried moving to a new city. I thought about going back to school. Uh, I tried new careers, and nothing really worked until I learned a new skill. And that's where I came up with my original catchphrase, mantra, slogan, whatever you want to call it. Was one new skill will change your life. And I empower individuals to grow so their business grows as a result. And that's that was my first successful business. That was the first business that had great customer success. Had repeat customers, started having referrals. So I've been all in on that one. An offshoot of that is Sales Made Simple. So what happens is there's a group of people that are excellent at what they do. They love what they do, and I help them make more money doing what they love, right? So that's Sales Made Simple. New Skills, New You is personal and professional development with an emphasis on sales skills. So for any customer facing roles, you're trying to invest in your people, you're investing in your business growth, that's the best place to start. That's where the learning and development side of the business comes in. So, part of me serving you with excellence is investing in myself. So, some amazing friends, they invited me as a guest to the Disney Leadership Institute this past weekend. I can't show you what's in this. They told us not to. It's proprietary. I don't want to get sued, you guys. But where's my certificate? Oh man, there it is. Certificate of completion. Yours truly. So we went to the Leadership Excellence training. There's three things that I learned. Three things I learned from the Disney Institute. First of all, visiting their parks, I was impressed at the consistency of the level of service. Like, it's pretty easy to have bad service consistently, but and even have good service consistently is pretty impressive. But to have great consistency across every park, across every area of the park, across every team member, I was absolutely impressed. So that's the first thing I learned is how do we duplicate our leaders? And one of the principles we learned is that everyone is a leader. Number two, the answer to that question, and the second thing I learned is values. As values. So let me make sure y'all get this. What are your company values? This is question number one. Question number two is how do you communicate those values to your team members? Question number three is how do you communicate your values to your customers and future customers? And I'll admit I did not have an answer to that one. So our values here are growth. It's clarity and confidence and growth. That's what we want for our team members, for our clients and their team members. I'm not sure if I'm doing a great job communicating that. So it was a wonderful exercise for me. Maybe it's a thought provoking one for you. How are we communicating our values to our team, our internal team and our external team? And then last but not least was legacy. Thinking about leaving a legacy today, not tomorrow, right? You kind of think of legacy, what happens after you transition, but say, how are you leaving a legacy today? And that, I think, impacted me because when you talk about building a business, not a hustle, not a job, right? You're self-employed, or you're just the boss of your own job, right? Building a business, you have to talk about that legacy. So this was really a step forward, and I love. Let me see if I can show this. And if you look here, like you have the castle, it's like finished, and then here's the blueprints, right? And that's what we went over today. Like, how are we building a legacy? So I'm really excited. That's gonna go on the LinkedIn. It was intense. It was really detailed training. It wasn't just a couple videos to watch. You get a certificate. Like they had us exercise. This is team buildings. They had us on a leadership event and more. So it was very engaging, so well constructed. I learned in the training, and then I learned about the training how I can be a better trainer and coach. So that's genius. If you have a high level of service in your organization, it just makes sense. Like, hey, let's teach this to other people. And so that's a whole nother business and arm of the business is that Disney Institute. So I learned a lot on so many levels. I'm thankful. Shout out to the collaborative and traffic sales and profits for hosting an amazing leadership excellence weekend. Man, this is going to be a fantastic year because I'm starting to build my community. They're pouring into me. So I'm full. I'm pouring from a full cup. So that means each and every person I serve gets served with excellence. And I'm really, really excited to practice what I've learned so that you will have a better experience and bigger results. So again, I'm Bruce Hill. I make sales simple, helping organizations grow by growing their people. We operate on a very simple principle. One new skill will change your life. So listen, there's a couple ways to work with me. I'll put those in the chat. If you have questions, I'll have a link to get on the calendar. Say, hey, how can you help my organization grow? I want to learn some of the things that you learned. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. Cheers.